TFUEL Theta Fuel. I actually think this still has a legitimate shot of beating its previous all-time high. There's a lot of cryptos out there that struggle to do that. So this is one where I'm actually really impressed with the overall mainnet. Like, there's tons of transactions that are happening on a daily basis. The actual network looks really strong, and TFUEL has a lot of its supply locked up. So I want to take a look at potentially where this can go. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here and you don't know what the spreadsheet is, it shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in all the videos, I showed myself buying these coins because they were cryptos that I thought were going to make me very good money. You can see what the prices of them were when I released the videos. Now, these coins, if you'd have bought them, let's say $100 into each of them, if you'd have sat them for 15, 16 months, you'd been able to sell at these prices, and these are what your profits would have been. So 100 into each, and under a year and a half would have netted your profit of over 123 grand. Now, obviously, we don't have a year and a half to get your portfolios sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now, so time is of the essence. If you're holding cryptos you're not confident in or happy with, time to do something about it. If you get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look through the site. That's the site I run, where I share my entire portfolio with my members. Whenever I buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at. This means my members can copy along exactly. They make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do. On the site as well, you will see what my members have earned. You will see their testimonials. You can see the videos that show our successes. It's all public record as well, so you can verify it all online. If after going through it all, you like what you see, try the service out, guys, because these markets are going to rip soon, and if you're holding the wrong coins, you're not going to make any money. Now, Theta Fuel. So actually, really, it's more to do with what the network's usage, right? So Theta Fuel is basically the coin that pays for all the transactions on the network, right? And that's the Theta network. So Theta have Edge network, which is responsible for computing, storage, and delivery of video streams. They've got AI tasks and other scientific, simulation, and financial modeling use cases. The Theta token is just the governance token. The TFUEL, however, is used as gas for all the transactions and on-chain smart contract interactions. They've built Edge Network. They've built Theta Edge Cloud, which is effectively the first hybrid cloud computing platform built on a decentralized architecture. And that has launched now. Things are looking pretty good in that regard. Theta have really strong validators as well. They've got Google, they've got Samsung, they've got Sony, Binance, Blockchain Ventures, and other big names. They've also had investments from Samsung Next, Sony Innovation Fund, Bertelsmann Digital Media Group. They're also advised by the co-founder of YouTube and the co-founder of Twitch. So big names attached to it, big investors attached to it, big validators attached to it. And Theta themselves have increased their exposure pretty well with some of the partnerships they've had. You know, World Poker Tour in the past. I think they had American Idol as well. Yeah, some interesting ones. So what did we have? CAA, Google, Sony, American Idol. Yeah. Now, since all of that is since the sort of last bull cycle, they've really focused on Edge Cloud. They're really trying to push the AI computing narrative, and to be fair, you know, the potential for Edge Cloud to now be allow anyone using Android phones and stuff to be able to use AI, very, very good. Obviously, you share GPU for AI and video, and you earn TFUEL, so TFUEL can always be earned. But what's actually really impressive about this is overall usage. So as you can see, roughly right now, there's about 12,500 daily active wallets. But in terms of the transactions that occur, you know, you are seeing quite a few across a daily basis, you know, a few hundred thousand on a daily basis. So maybe while there isn't tons of active wallets, there is enough activity going on around. Also, 40% of the circulating supply is locked up. So you're looking at approximately 2 2.7 billion tokens that are locked up. Now, again, pretty good, right? 2.7, so that means only 4, I say only, but 4 billion are actually out there to be bought. So comparatively to selling pressure, buying pressure can be way, way, way bigger, but that actual usage is really strong. Particularly, obviously, the meta-chain transaction history. You can also see how many nodes are up and running as well. You can see there's a number of dApps now on the Theta main chain, and we can take a look through where that's currently at. So built on Theta, obviously Theta Wallet, but Chainsmith, you've got Atomic Wallet, MetaMask, Levita, POG Digital, Trust Wallet, Exodus, there's a lot of wallets. Open Theta, so that's their NFT marketplace. Psycho KO, Theta Drop, Reploy, Theta.tv, although I believe that's stopped now, Rewarded.tv, Theta Scan, Theta, so some infrastructure stuff. I still think they're behind where they can be in terms of ecosystem, but I don't think it's bad at all, to be honest, compared to what it used to be. The WPT shows as well, which again I think is really cool that they work with WPT. And this is it. So I actually think there's a world where Theta can do pretty damn well because actually already usage is good. Downside for Theta, they're on Binance. However, no Coinbase here. No Coinbase here. And I believe Theta is on Coinbase. Although I have to double check that. Let's check. Come on. No, Theta isn't. Okay, so there is potential here for both Theta and TFUEL to have a nice bounce as well off of a Coinbase listing. And obviously, I would be paying attention because Theta is most likely to be, out of the two, most likely to be listed. If Theta was listed, you would expect TFUEL to be listed pretty soon after. In terms of price, it's not really done badly. Like when you put it into context, it's far, far higher in value than it ever was in the bear cycle of 2020. Obviously, in the most recent bull cycle of 2021, it hit 68 cents. So far this bull cycle, it has peaked out at around 12 cents or so. 13 cents, sorry. So it's about half that right now. So it's not pulled back as much as some other coins that had their little pump. And actually, again, usage is pretty good. Theta also, back in 2021, nailed down some really strong business partnerships, whether it was like, again, WPT or American Idol. They got their name out there really, really well. So all they really need to do is, if they repeat that pattern in this bull cycle, there'll be excitement and more people using Theta. That will correlate to way more people having to buy TFUEL, and the more people, and then the buying pressure becomes quite significant. So really, it's going to depend on deals or effectively announcements of deals. Like it doesn't even have to be a deal; it just has to be a good deal and an announcement of it. If we see that, a surge in use on Theta results in a surge in buying pressure for TFUEL, and with 40% locked up, buying pressure will probably outweigh selling pressure. I do think there is a world where this can get to $1. That's roughly 50% higher than its all-time high. When we've seen coins that have gone from one high to a new high, it's ranged between sort of 30 and 50% in terms of new highs. Obviously, exceptions to the rule of things like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but yeah, I do think there's potential here. But again, I think it has to depend on how Theta network expands. Like, how do they advertise? How do they market? How do they nail down deals? If they don't nail down any new deals, I'd be surprised to see TFUEL hit a new all-time high. So that's kind of where I stand on it at the moment. But obviously with the AI shift that they've got, maybe they're just going to ride that AI narrative this year, and that will be good enough to pump TFUEL. But I am a bit sick of the AI narrative, and I'm not fully convinced by the AI narrative. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Do you think AI is going to be enough to just blast them up to the moon. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy or confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it today. If you get onto copymycrypto.com, have a look at the site. That's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, the price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly so they make the same profit as me without any work at all. On the site, you can see what my members have earned. You can read their testimonials. You can have a look at the videos showing the successes. And if you like what you see, guys, try out the service. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain before these markets start ripping. And that's it from me. I'll see you in the next vid. Bye-bye.